The doctor looked at me and said, "I need you to give me a few minutes alone with your son." "Why? My son Kyle is only 6. Don't you need me around?" I asked, immediately worried. "Yes, but I need to conduct a private developmental assessment," Dr. Kelly responded coolly. I hesitated. "A what?" "He's never needed one before. It's just standard for his age group. New protocols." I wanted to say no, but she was already opening the door and gesturing me out. I stepped into the hallway because it's not like I could really argue with a doctor, but something still felt off, so I stood right outside the door, listening in to their conversation. Her questions were even more alarming. "Are you happy at home? Has anyone ever laid their hands on you? Do mommy and daddy fight a lot?" I felt my heart race. Was she building a CPS case against me? I tried to think if there was anything that could have been misinterpreted. Kyle had scraped his knee last week at the playground. Was that it? My mind was racing through every possible scenario where someone might think we were bad parents. Dr. Kelly opened the door and smiled at me. "We're all done. I'd like to schedule a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks." "A follow-up? This is just a routine checkup, right? Isn't he completely healthy?" I asked, panicking that something was wrong with Kyle. "I just want to double check on something," she said vaguely. I couldn't help but feel suspicious. I insisted on staying in the same room 2 weeks later. Her smile faltered. "The assessment works better when it's just me and Kyle," she argued, but I refused to budge. She looked disappointed, but nodded. She sat down on the rolling stool and pulled out a wrapped gift. Kyle's eyes widened when he unwrapped an entire Spider-Man coloring book with a whole set of markers. She opened the coloring book and started asking him sketchy questions while he picked out a marker. "What's your daily routine like, Kyle? When do you wake up? When do you go to bed? When are you usually home? Does anyone else live with you?" I stepped between them. "Why do you need to know his schedule?" Dr. Kelly looked flustered. "I'm just being thorough. Building rapport is important for ongoing care, but we can stop here. I'd like to schedule another follow-up. Actually, if it's more convenient, I could see him outside of office hours. I could even come to your home." That's when I knew something was really wrong. Pediatricians don't make house calls, not without bad intentions. So I put my foot down. "No, I'll be looking for a new doctor." I picked Kyle up in my arms and rushed out of the clinic, but things only got worse. Dr. Kelly began calling my phone every day, leaving desperate voicemails. Each one sounded even crazier than the last. I was actually scared. I blocked her number, hoping things would end there. But 3 weeks later, she showed up at our house, grinning in front of our door. I looked through the peephole and saw her standing with a white coat, holding a big present. "Hello? I have something for Kyle." I opened the door but kept the screen door locked. Kyle ran over, his eyes gleaming as he saw the gift. "Wow! Hi, Dr. Kelly! Presents!" he screamed, jumping around happily. She bent down and nodded. "It's a special Lego set, but I need to talk to you first. Can I come in for just a few minutes?" "No." I put my hand on Kyle's shoulder and pulled him back from the door. "You need to leave." Her eyes filled with tears. "Please, I just need to talk to him one more time. You don't understand. Please let me give him his present." Kyle was tugging on my shirt. "Mom, please, it's a Lego set." But I saw the manic look in her eyes. I couldn't leave it to chance. I pulled my phone out of my pocket to dial 911. That's when Dr. Kelly yanked the screen door so hard the lock snapped and frame bent. She slapped the phone right out of my hand and scooped up Kyle in her arms before I could even scream. "Kyle!" I chased after her, but she was already at her car. She threw him in the back seat and hit the locks. "Stop!" I begged. She started the car as I banged on the window. "Don't do this!" She slammed on the gas and left. I ran to my car in the garage and jumped in, hands shaking so bad I could barely start the car. I chased after the car recklessly, placing 911 on the speakers. I gave them Dr. Kelly's license plate number. "Ma'am, I need you to not engage." But I wasn't stopping. The car pulled up to the children's hospital. I screeched to a stop right behind her car and ran toward them. "Stop! Someone stop her!" 2 security guards rushed in, following Dr. Kelly down 2 hallways past other nurses and patients. She started screaming, "Look! Through the window in that bed! That's my daughter Misty! She's dying and he's the only match. He can save her." Full story on channel linked below.